legends, heroes, and poopy heads. Welcome to the Omni Flash channel, where Omni Flash will take gaming to the next level.
Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Omni Flash, and I am your guide to Perfect World Mobile. Today we're going to be talking about some pro tips and tricks on Soul Fusion. I'm going to tell you step by step on what I do in order to increase my battle rating to be the strongest you can be with Soul Fusion. Okay, now Soul Fusion, one of the best things about Soul Fusion is it doesn't use a single bound or unbound ingot. All right, so it's all going to be universal units. All right, so what I do is every couple minutes I check the stall, and if there are cheap universal units, I buy them. If there's not, just check back in a couple more minutes. And if you do that, you're going to be on top of the game. You're going to get universal units for 20 to 30% less than everyone else is buying them. And that's how you save a lot of gold coins and make yourself stronger. And if this video is helping you, please like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and comment below to be entered to win a $25 iTunes or Google Play gift card on June 30th, 2021. Soul Fusion was implemented for me when I'm Ascended to 59. Ascended to level 59. That's when Soul Fusion was given to me, and I started stocking up on all these universal units. I don't know, like 1 month ago. Yeah, about 1 month ago. So I have about 1,260 universal units, and it's just going to take a bunch of universal units. Now, every 10 levels, like for level 10, it's going to take one of the legendary mats. Now, these windstorm mats are cheap, okay? So they cost like 10k gold coins. Might as well just buy one of those. I mean, it costs about the same as a universal unit, so might as well just use the windstorm units. Now, if you have some pieces of gear that are actually super leveled up, they will be taking more expensive mats. All right, so if you have orange gear, every 10 levels, it's going to take a special mat. So what you can do, instead of using those special mats, you can swap it out and just equip a piece of yellow gear. Okay, so what you can do, so the cheapest way is just to start collecting some yellow gears now, one for each slot. And you don't need to keep 2 yellow rings. 1 yellow ring, just put it into whatever slot you have, a right ring, left ring, and you just equip that yellow ring, one to the right side, one to the left side. And you can soul fuse on the yellow piece of gear, but when you swap your orange piece of gear back in, it will still have the same level of soul fuse. All right, so that's how you bypass the fact that it wants you to use an expensive legendary mat. So that's key, is to start collecting some pretty high level. You don't have to get, like, I'm level 2, ascended to level 59. You don't need ascended to level 59 gears. You can just go on the stall, unless you might get them from just dungeon runs. You'll get yellow gears from dungeon runs. Just save those. It could be free, or if you have to, you can go on a stall and you can go buy some cheap ones, like some gears for 100k gold or 150k gold. All right, so you can use those pieces of gear in order to soul fuse. The higher the level of that yellow piece of gear, the higher you can soul fuse. But the real limit on how high you can soul fuse is how many universal units you have. All right, so unless you have 3,000 or 4,000 universal units, you're not going to reach maximum level of soul fuse. All right, so as you level up your soul fuse, it's going to take more universal units. At first, it'll take like 1, 3, or 5. then it keeps getting higher and higher, the more universal units as the level increases. I guess I recommend to get to maybe level 30, level 40. That is pretty much, that's actually a pretty good soul fuse level. Then it start, then you do the slow grind. It's just like how everyone has like level 7, level 8. Everyone has about level 8 soul stones, right? So I mean, if you can get to level 40, if you get to level 40 soul fuse, you're pretty good already. So you don't have to get maximum level yellow gears in order to get to like level 60 soul fuse. I mean, if you can get to level 30, level 40, that's already pretty good. And you're gonna run out of the universal units. And what you want to do, the way to do it is you want to soul fuse your gears up to, I say, okay, right, with my 1,200 universal units, I guess it's a good idea to maybe soul fuse to 20. Then you want to re-roll the stats, or it's called remold the stats. That also takes universal units, and it may take several tries in order to get 3 good stats. All right, so you want to get your soul fuse up to be maybe level 20, and then you can do that. All right, unless you have a ton, maybe say you have 3,000 or more universal units, then you can get to like level 30 or level 40 before you remold. Because the thing about remold is the higher the level of your soul fuse, the more stats your remold is going to be. So if you remold it at level 10 soul fuse, it's going to be a lot lower than a level 30 soul fuse. All right, so then a level 30 remold of that soul fuse. So you want to, after you get all your gears to maybe like level 20, that's starting point. That's what I'm going to try to do. Then you can remold, and then maybe the next time you can just level up one piece of gear to 40. All right, so from now on, after you have your base level 20 on all your soul fuse gears, what you can do is you can work on one piece of gear at a time. All right, so if you work on one piece of gear, get that piece of gear to level 40 soul fuse, then you remold that, that soul gear. That's going to give you the optimal stats. All right, so you can get anywhere from 1 to 3 good stats. Obviously, getting 3 good stats is going to be kind of tough. It's going to be very tough. So, I can recommend just getting 3 of any stats is actually going to be decent, because this is a random generated stats. All right, so if you get 3 of any stats, it's going to be decent. It will be easier for you to move around your engravings, move around your soul stones, maybe just move around your other gear to fill the gaps where you have, if you get, some funky soul fuse stats. All right, so since this is random, getting 3 stats is already hard. Getting 3 good stats is incredibly hard. So I'm just going to recommend just get 3 of any type of stats, unless it's like you completely useless stat, then it only counts as 2 stats. All right, so you just got to be on top of that stall. Just keep checking the stall for cheaper universal units, and go just grab those universal units, and by the time you're ascended to 59, you have a nice stash of universal units, and you can start soul fusing. Also, be sure to start keeping up some yellow gears, 1 for each slot. And also, if you have low rank gear, like low level rank gear, then you can just you can go start buying. You can buy a couple of their legendary mats. All right, so that's basically it on Soul Fusion. Go ahead and comment below if what you think about Soul Fusion, and if you have any questions, be sure to comment below. I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has helped you. I'll see you guys in the next video.